So think about it. You have a target, a scope, and some tools, but where do you start? What do you look for first? Today, we'll look at how AI can level up your entire bug bounty workflow from Recon to final report. This is episode 7 of our AI-powered hacking series. This video is for educational purposes only. All activities are demonstrated in authorized environments. Do not attempt without proper permission. In bug bounty, scope is one of the most important things. If you go outside the defined scope, you can get into serious legal trouble. Understanding scope isn't just about knowing which URLs are allowed. In 2026, the attack surface has expanded significantly. It's no longer limited to traditional web applications. Modern targets now include API cloud infrastructure and even AI systems. As a bug bounty hunter, you need to think beyond the obvious and understand the full scope of what's actually in play. Platforms like HackerOne and BugCrowd provide public programs where you can safely test within authorized boundaries. Alternatively, you can practice in your own lab environments like HackTheBox or TryHackMe. Always make sure you stay within scope and follow the rules. Now let's talk about using AI for recon planning. Tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude can help you generate structured workflows through smart prompting. AI prompt. I'm doing a bug bounty on a web application. The target is a SaaS platform with login, dashboard, API endpoints, and file upload. The scope includes target URL, excluding URL. Create a prioritized recon checklist for me. Focus on subdomain enumeration, JS file analysis, API discovery, and common high-impact vulnerability. As you can see here, each AI generates the workflow in a slightly different way, and that's actually a good thing. You should collect workflows from multiple AI tools, compare them, and then test accordingly. This helps you discover different approaches and refine your own methodology. The more perspectives you combine, the more effective your recon strategy becomes. Subdomain enumeration, you can identify and separate the live domains from the full list. After that, you focus your testing only on those active targets. Because a single domain can have hundreds, sometimes thousands of subdomains, and not all of them are active. So the key is to filter out which ones are live and which ones are inactive. Once you've done that, your testing becomes much more efficient and targeted. Now you have a list of the live hosts, but the real question is, which subdomain should you target first? This is exactly where AI can help you. Instead of guessing, you can use AI to prioritize targets based on patterns, technologies, and potential attack surface. It helps you decide where to focus first, saving time and increasing your chances of finding valid bugs. AI use host prioritization prompt. Here's a list of live subdomains I found. Subdomain list. Rank these by attack surface priority for a bug bounty hunter. Consider admin panels, dev staging environments, API endpoints, email servers. Explain why for each. AI gives a structured response like this, starting with a categorization phase. It first classifies the subdomains based on their function and behavior. After that, it generates a prioritized list, giving you an idea of which targets might have a higher chance of vulnerabilities and what kind of bugs to look for. But remember, AI can guide you, not replace you. The actual testing still has to be done by you. Tools like Nuclei can catch a lot of low-hanging issues, but real high-severity bugs like IDOR, business logic flaws, and authorization issues usually require manual testing. More recon tools, you can use tools like Katana, Wayback Girls, Nmap, and more. AI, your thinking partner. It helps you plan, analyze, and make smarter decisions. And beyond these, there are many more tools available for vulnerability scanning. The key is knowing how and when to use them effectively. Here's a powerful way to use AI with your scan results. Take your Nuclei output and feed it into AI with a structured prompt like this. Here is my Nuclei scan output. Paste findings. Analyze these findings. Which ones are likely true positives versus false positives? Which should I manually verify first? What additional tests should I run based on these results? This allows AI to help you filter noise, prioritize validation, and suggest the next steps in your testing workflow. It will significantly speed up your decision-making process. IDOR insecure direct object reference is a type of access control vulnerability. It happens when an application directly uses user input, such as user IDs, file IDs, or order IDs to access backend resources without proper authorization checks. As a result, an attacker can simply modify these values and potentially access other users' data, such as profiles, files, invoices, or API responses. In most cases, this is tested by intercepting requests using tools like Burp Suite, then changing parameter values, and observing whether unauthorized data is returned. If the application fails to verify whether the requester actually owns that resource, it can lead to serious issues like sensitive data exposure, data breaches, or even full account takeover. API testing tools and interception use Postman or Burp Suite find undocumented endpoints. HTTP method testing, try, put, delete patch, mass assignment, JS endpoint discovery, use link finder or get.js. Look for secrets in JS. Common API vulnerabilities, IDOR change object ID, rate limiting check, auth and session testing, password reset flow, trace every step with burp, check reset token security. JWT token analysis, decode at jwt.io, tamper with payload, cookie flag audit, privilege escalation. Now, once you get a suspicious response, this is where AI becomes extremely useful. If you notice something unusual in an API response, you can ask AI with a prompt like this. Then take your actual request and response. Paste here and paste it into the prompt. AI will help you validate your finding, understand the impact, and guide you on how to properly demonstrate the vulnerability. This is how you turn raw findings into a solid or reportable bug. You might have found a vulnerability, but you're not sure how severe it is or how to clearly explain how it works in your report. This is where AI becomes your best friend. Use a prompt like this to get a detailed, structured explanation that you can include in your report. To determine the CVSS score of a vulnerability, you can use this AI prompt. It will help you assess the severity, generate the score, and explain the reasoning behind it, making your report more precise and professional. For impact assessment, you can use this AI prompt. It helps you evaluate the potential damage, understand the business risk, and clearly articulate the impact in your report. To generate a professional bug bounty report, you can use this AI prompt. Provide details like the vulnerability type, the target, and any other relevant information. AI will help you structure a clear, concise, and professional report ready for submission. For the proof of concept, you still need to perform the testing yourself. Capture it through video screen recordings or screenshots so that it's clearly understandable. This ensures your findings are verifiable, and your report communicates the issue effectively. A good report often equals a good payout. During triage, program teams review hundreds of reports. Your report needs to be clear, concise, and fully reproducible to stand out. AI can give you a solid draft, but that's not your final report. You need to review and edit it yourself. Start with AI's version, but finalize it with your own eyes and expertise. To polish your report, you can use this AI prompt. This helps refine your report, making it more precise, professional, and impactful before submission. That wraps up today's episode on leveling up your bug bounty workflow with AI, from Recon all the way to your final report. Remember, AI is a powerful assistant, but your skills, analysis, and judgment are what truly make the difference. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, stay ethical, stay curious, and keep hacking smart. Good luck and happy hunting.